All right. Before I post this one, I just want to acknowledge beginning again. I'm gonna leave the bloopers. I don't care. Before I post this, I want to acknowledge there are some raw and gnarly emotions in this video. They are authentic. May this expression liberate whoever hears it to express their raw, authentic emotion. Because speaking the truth feels good. Feels good. Try it. You'll like it. All right, enjoy. Back again. Don't know what I'm going to say. I think only 5 people watch this, so it doesn't matter. This is for me. All right, I'm going to get on here and I am going to dedicate this episode to one of my students of Soul School who's having a hard time. So if you're listening, you know who you are, and this one's for you. So we begin by setting the frequency. Eternal source of consciousness, the one love from which we have come. We come here with open hearts and open minds, and through this coherence of heart and mind, we open the gateway to imagination, our direct connection to source. We ask that all beings here, seen and unseen, be in service of the greatest, highest good, of peace, love, truth, and harmony. We ask for protection for all those listening to this call, that the words spoken here may resonate in a way for the greatest, highest good of all beings. We ask for strength and courage to face what lies ahead. We know we are always connected, always protected, and always loved. This is the truth, and the truth will set us free. We are free, we are free, we are free, and so it is done. All right. So I got this student, like I said, and he's kind of down. World's getting him down, and I get that. It's shitty. I might be too tired to do this. No. I was listening to this thing with this person talking about, spirituality, I guess. And they were saying how real spirituality isn't always love and light. It's grief and rage. And I feel grief and rage today. I feel rage that this system that we have co-created unknowingly, that unconsciousness and evil has created, that all of these systems that we're seeing our collective shadow play out right now, that has caused one of the most powerful souls I know to feel lost in darkness. And I know we go into the muck and come back out of it, and we go in and we come back out. And I know that all that grief is part of it. But right now, in this exact moment, I am angry. And I am angry with the system of higher education that has told all of these young people that the main function of their life is to learn how to work in a system that they don't even believe in. You have to do calculus and learn physics and do all these really hard things that they'll never use because the robots can already do it better. Learn all these really hard things and fill their precious souls full of garbage. Just absolute trash. And then I stay there and try to pick up the broken pieces. I had a student in class the other day, just full blown meltdown. I went outside with them and we walked around and they finally cried. And I hope I said some things that were helpful. You know, I talked about how there's things more important than this project and how their grief has value, how it is hard, how it's hard in this world to find any creative inspiration to do anything. But what this system has done to our children is not okay. And I am angry. But this, I believe, is righteous anger. This is fucked up what we're doing. And I try to teach them, they get a little bit of meditation in one class, but by the time I get to them, it's too late. They can't even hear me. They can't even hear what I'm saying. They're supposed to be doing these big creative projects, and they ask me, how many pieces of inspiration do I need in my log? How many do I have to get an A? Just dead behind the eyes. And this is not their fault, to be clear. When I'm saying this, I love them so much. But this system that has them focused on, like, how do I get an A? Tell me what I need to do to succeed. How do I get the points? The points aren't real. All this shit, we've made it all up. None of this is real. So what is real? Love. Love is real. Courage. Hope. Belief. What we believe becomes reality. That's true. Consciousness is foundational. That's true. And there are beautiful moments too. In soul school, the kids are coming back saying, I feel like I have a new life. But soul school I do for free. They won't let me teach them those things in the university because it's not marketable. How does it apply to what they're going to create in the world? How does it apply to what they're going to create in the world? How does it apply to the restoration of their souls to full sovereignty? What about that as a question? I don't even know if I'm going to put this on the internet because people will probably just remix it and I'll get in trouble or some shit. And I'm not mad at any specific person. Most of us are just doing the best we can with what we have. But this thing we're doing, it's not serving their souls. And I'm going to do everything I can, everything in my power to bring as many souls back to full connection to source as I can. And I know I can't do it alone. And I know so many people out there doing the same work. And I'm so grateful. Thanks for letting me vent. That actually feels really good. There is freedom in just saying the truth, man. It feels good. You know what? I probably will just put it on the internet because what? Who am I going to get in trouble with? What are they going to do? You know? So, yeah, I hope you all have people to vent to. Feels good. And I still believe we will be free. We will. And I have a lot of internal turmoil around it, like, do I leave everything to start soul school? Will anyone even come? You know? Do I keep working in the prison system where they look at me like, ugh? And it's not their fault that they look at me like that. They've been programmed to believe it's hopeless. But it's not hopeless. It is not hopeless. Mm-mm. I am proof. I am proof that it's not hopeless. There was a time in my life before now when I believed it was hopeless, when I drank too much, when I acted reckless, when I couldn't believe in anything. I'd lost all faith. And yet I am here. And it's not to say I'm so amazing. Wow, look at me. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying my own life is proof that people can change. We can. And it's proof of the resilience of the human spirit. We want to be connected to source. We want to feel good. We want to remember the truth of our souls and to stand fully in our power. And we will. It might go slower than some of us would like, but it will happen. It has to. And we're watching it crumble. And it is going to happen. And one other thing. Your grief is powerful and your rage is powerful, and all this bullshit of equanimity and serenity. Fuck that. We don't have to be serene all the time. Some stuff is wrong and we should be angry. Look at what's happening. And that doesn't mean we have to have bad boundaries or take it out on people, but we are allowed to be angry. All this spiritual love and light and namaste. Yes, be the light, be a sovereign bridge. Also, your anger and grief are holy too. Your tears are sacred. And may we all crack open to let the light in. We will be free.